Hi you guys, this is Miss Vincent, and today we are going to be determining the author's purpose of a text. So right now I am going to be reading paragraphs 1 through 3 of your first text on your author's purpose worksheet. Okay, your expectation is that as I am reading, you are following along. As I am reading, you guys, I'm going to be highlighting or underlining important details, okay, important words or phrases from the text. And through that, it's going to help me come up with the main idea. So out to the side, I'm going to be writing the main idea of each of the paragraphs, okay? Your expectation is that when I am writing the main idea statement, you are going to be copying this down on your assignment. Okay, so my paper at the end of this should look exactly like your paper. Okay, I'm going to start right here at paragraph 1. Like I said, you are following along as I'm reading. Georges Seurat is a French post-impressionist painter best known for creating the technique of Pointillism. Okay, so this paragraph 1 introduces a couple of important things. It introduces who is Georges Seurat and what he is best known for. He is best known for his technique of Pointillism. All right, so I'm going to write out to the side and write it pretty small because we don't have a ton of room. The main idea of paragraph 1 is to, okay, I know that this is a informational text, meaning the author's purpose is to provide information. Okay, so I'm going to look at my author's purpose verb word bank, and I'm going to choose a word on this word bank that the author is actually doing. Okay, you can pick more than one of these words. I'm going to go ahead and use, let's see, explain, who is Georges Seurat, and his painting technique. So again, the main idea of paragraph 1 is to explain who is Georges Seurat and his painting technique, what he is known for. All right, paragraph 2. Again, you are following along as I'm reading. Pointillism is a style of painting where small dots of paint instead of brushstrokes are used to create an image. Though the painting is made up of thousands of tiny dots, the observer sees distinct colors and images when viewing the piece from a suitable distance. This process is called optical blending. Okay, so the things that I felt were important in this paragraph is where it talks about what pointillism is, okay, and how it is used to create an image. This image is made up of thousands of tiny dots, and you can see this image through the process of optical blending. Notice how I did not underline the entire paragraph, you guys. That is super important because you need to be able to understand what the main idea is of the paragraph, and if you highlight everything, it's not going to be helpful for you. Okay, so paragraph 2, you guys, I feel like is about what pointillism is, okay? And that's exactly what I'm going to write. So the main idea of paragraph 2 is to describe. It's the word I'm going to be using from my author's purpose verb word bank. what pointillism is. Okay? All of my sentences from paragraph 2 supports what is pointillism. Okay, it's made tiny dots. All right, and finally, paragraph 3. Surratt's most famous work is called A Sunday Afternoon on the Island of La Grande Jatte. The work shows families and children from different French social classes as they enjoy a beautiful day at a park. All right, so this paragraph is all about his most famous painting. Okay, and I'm going to underline what the painting is called as my supporting detail. Okay, so paragraph 3, I'm going to put the main idea. Again, you are writing this with me. Paragraph 3 is to, illustrate Surratt's most famous painting. So again, the main idea of paragraph 3 is to illustrate Surratt's most famous painting. And it describes what it looks like and what it is. Okay, so again, all the sentences from paragraph 3 are talking about his famous painting. If you need a pause and continue writing, please do so, but I am going to move on to step 2. Okay, after you cold read and chunk a text, you are able to understand what type of text this is. Okay, so like we said, this is talking about a real person who was a real painter. Okay, because this text is real, I know that it's a nonfiction text. Okay, more specifically, you guys, it is an informational text. The author's purpose is to provide information, to provide facts. Okay, so if you use your author's purpose word bank, step 2 is to choose a verb, okay, that the author is doing. So here again,